Good morning to everybody. Okay, so this is the end of week 3, and this afternoon I should be going on my first third manning shift, hence why I've got my greens on underneath. So I'm just waiting to stock up for tonight. It's going to be a 10-hour shift, so I'm going from a midday today to about 10 o'clock tonight. Okay, so hence why my eyes are a bit baggy, so apologies for that. Okay, so what's happened this week was basically we were doing lots of practice with our primary survey because we got for the assessment. We're adding with the primary survey instances where the person has going on to cardiac arrest, and that is part of the assessment. So what we were practicing was basically our assessment. And we used a Rassasiani, which made lots of noises and it was quite scary. So we went through our usual CA, B, C, D, E, and then had the cardiac arrest and using the defib and things like that. So we had our first trial of our assessment. We've got 5, but they want us to do 5 practices before the main assessment in 2 weeks' time. Oh, 2 weeks' time! So excuse me. So that was my first one I did yesterday, and it went okay. You know, there's obviously lots of things I still need to do because you can't be perfect first time round. So I've got things I need to remember, like stick the defib on as soon as you possibly can. Don't muck around, try and get the OP in there. Excuse me, my throat's still bad, so I apologise for that. Okay. The other thing we were doing was having a look at radios, having a look at the phonetic alphabet, you know, from NATO, and just to basically have a look on the ambulances themselves and seeing where the radio is and what the pad, the data pad was, where it's located and what it will come up on there. So that was a quick whistle stop event. And all those. I suppose radios took about 15-20 minutes on board the ambulance itself, looking at the data pad. That took about 15-20 minutes. And no, you're not going to remember everything. And I think the rule of thumb is you'll learn on the job, okay? Because there's a lot to learn and you're not going to remember everything unless, of course, you've done radios before and you've done this specific radio which the ambulance service uses. So I'm a little bit concerned about that because I have never used that radio in that capacity before, but there you go. Yeah, so we're looking at that side of things at the moment, but mostly yesterday it was down to try to get our OSCEs out the way, which is another word of saying, you know, your pre-assessment, oh, what's the word? I'm so tired this morning. Try to preempt what the assignment's going to be about, the assessment, sorry, and you know, going through the practice of your assessment. So we've got another 2 weeks to go for that. So yes, this afternoon it's down to business, going into my first shift, 10-hour shift. I'm going to be based in Christchurch today, so hello Christchurch, hello. It's going to be third manning. So basically what third manning means is that you can be an observer if you wanted to be. If you want to get a little bit hands-on, like carry bags and things like that, then they really would like you to try it. I'm going to try and get as practical as possible, because I think with practicality you learn more. I certainly want to learn more about the radio situation, and I certainly want to learn about the tough book or the leap pad or whatever they want to call it, the electrical clients, the electrical oh God, crikey, my words today, the electrical patient database, which is, instead of using all the paperwork we used to have years and years ago, it's now down to electrical. Okay, so it's down to this tough book. So it looks like basically a giant iPad, I suppose, or, you know, something like that. So yeah, so that's going to be interesting. I will then obviously let you know how my third manning went tonight. I'll probably do it over the weekend and just upload that video. And I shall tell you in detail. So whatever happens, I will let you know. I'm not by law allowed to show you pictures. because obviously for confidentiality and data protection, that sort of thing. But I shall tell you as much as I can remember. Okay, so as I promise. Okay, for all you out there who are about to take your assignments, your interviews, best of luck. Okay. For all you out there who are thinking about it, go for it. You know, one chance out of a million to try this. If you get to the interview stage, you get through to your training stage, you know, you are halfway there, and it's a very privileged job to do. Okay, so yeah, well done. Okay, I will let you go, and best of luck everyone, and I shall see you in a few days. Take care. Bye for now.